Welcome to Midgar, a huge industrial metropolis controlled by an electric power company called Shinra, a greedy corporation draining the planet's resources to produce electricity. The city is divided between excessive wealth and extreme poverty, with an underground resistance group, Avalanche, seeking to overthrow Shinra's forces.
Avalanche!
From the wealthy business district to the impoverished slums, here's a guided tour of Midgar. The perimeter of Midgar is lined with 8 towering energy reactors, built by Shinra to harvest energy, known as Mako, from the Earth's core, generating electricity for citizens, but slowly killing off the planet in the process. The environmental resistance group Avalanche are out to destroy these reactors to stop them from bleeding the planet dry. But Shinra don't take kindly to intruders. The reactors are defended by hostile forces, including security officers, ferocious guard dogs, mechanized infantry, and the heavily armoured Scorpion Sentinel. Think of Midgar as a giant cake stand, divided into 2 tiers. The top tier of the city is called the Upper Plate, home to the rich and powerful, and built hundreds of feet over the poor and impoverished slums below. It's where you'll find the famous business district in Sector 8, a cultural hub currently recovering from a recent reactor bombing. The streets are therefore scattered with debris, panicked civilians, and patrolling Shinra troops. Riot troopers and grenadiers are extremely hostile and will hunt down anyone associated with Avalanche. 300 meters below the Upper Plate lie the poverty-stricken slums. While those above live in luxury, the folks down here take refuge in huts and decrepit buildings, surrounded by the junk discarded from the Upper Plate. Due to the pizza-like plates above them, some of the residents can go their entire lives without ever getting a clear view of the sky. The Sector 7 slums are home to the Seventh Heaven Bar, the HQ of Avalanche. There's also plenty of quests and jobs on offer from the slums community, such as slaying the wild monsters that creep in through the city walls. The Sector 5 slums are home to an old orphanage and a derelict church, some of the only places you'll find fresh flowers and blooming vegetation in all of Midgar. Wall Market is a famous shopping district and party hotspot in the Sector 6 slums, run by infamous crime boss Don Corneo. Free from Shinra's influence, this town is full of wild nightlife, including a massive battle coliseum and the famous Honey Bee Inn, a premier nightclub where dancers and performers entertain all evening. There's plenty of quests to be taken from the townsfolk, and if you want to get into Don Corneo's mansion, you'll have to do some favours for locals with connections. That concludes our whistle-stop tour of Midgar. Final Fantasy VII is out now on PS4, so you can explore even more of this urban jungle and face off against Shinra's forces. Now you're familiar with the city, check out our video on the game's core characters here on IGN.